AI-based sellout forecasting. This video introduces various sellout forecasting use cases, demonstrates the completed service case, and how we implemented all of this with Brightics AI. Traditionally, sellout forecasting has been an area of great interest to many companies. It aims to generate revenue by maximizing sales through reducing sales loss. Therefore, predictions of various situations such as store level, region level, or national level are required. In addition, they want to detect changes according to market factors in order to establish optimal sales strategies. Here, there is a systematic sellout forecasting framework based on the experience of SDS accumulated through various data analysis projects. First, it collects and integrates data for sellout forecasting analytics modeling. After collecting internal data such as SCM, DRP, promotion, and external data such as seasonality and holidays, an integrated data set is built to understand the market structure and product characteristics. Based on the integrated data, analysis methodologies such as regression-based simulation, baseline with external features, or event-based forecasting can be applied. We select and model the most appropriate analysis method according to customer needs and business environment, such as feature simulation, small quantity prediction, or long-term prediction. Sellout forecasting results through modeling are provided in an easy-to-understand dashboard along with various diagrams and charts. Next, we introduce 3 use cases. The goal of first case is to set an appropriate price for the product to achieve the sales goal through price simulation, and to detect sales abnormalities through product life cycle analysis. Pricing is set using factors such as price, marketing costs, incentives, and product competitiveness that affect product sales. As a result, customers set an appropriate price to achieve our sales goal, secured sales volume during major festivals in advance to reduce sales loss, and used it to detect sales abnormalities and determine the point of discontinuation through product life cycle analysis. There was a need for predicting demand by channel, optimizing delivery lead time, maintaining adequate inventory, and deciding when to sell seasonal products such as refrigerators and washing machines. Baseline with external features technique is used to predict demand based on baseline prediction and promotion effect measurement. The prediction was made by applying it over the long mid-short term. Proper inventory for each channel can be maintained through prediction, and delivery lead time can be reduced through purchase, sales, and inventory management by region. In addition, seasonal product management allows you to determine when to open and close sales. Customer wanted to know how many products will be sold at the store level, how much they need to have during the promotion period to sell as much as possible, and they wanted to check the sales volume by store in real time. By combining the forecast based on the occurrence of events such as promotions or the weather, and the regional characteristics of the store with time series analysis, a small amount of product sales per store was predicted. As a result, it was possible to forecast the sales at the store level. By accurately predicting the sales volume during the promotion period, we maximized sales. In addition, it was possible to respond to issues immediately through real-time monitoring. In particular, it was awarded the CIO 100 Awards, which is awarded to companies with outstanding IT-based creative innovation performance. Through automatic sellout forecasting system, the forecasting time was reduced from 1 day to 10 minutes. Forecast accuracy increased by 28%. Stockout decreased by 50%. Actual sales increased by 2.2 times. We could have remarkable achievements that we can expect financial effects of as much as $21 million per year. We have looked at 3 cases of sellout forecasting so far, and we will demonstrate the implemented service now. Brightics TSP Service is provided on a web basis, and you can take a closer look at the predicted future sales of products and its derivation process. You can choose which items you want to predict sales volume, and the sellout forecasting algorithm to benchmark with Brightics TSP. If you click the Run button, the prediction model is executed in real time, and the results can be viewed. You can check the target item you want to predict and the start week and end week of prediction. Brightics TSP Service provides the prediction results for the target item at a glance. The left part shows the recent actual sales trend. The right part shows the sellout forecast value by TSP Service. And it can be divided into a baseline that assumes sales volume without the influence of external factors, and the final forecast value that adds the influence of major factors such as promotion. You can also check visually expressed charts with specific figures. Confidence in the predicted value can be obtained by checking the predicted performance in the past. Assuming that the target item's sales in the last 15 weeks have changed as follows. The predicted values of the benchmarking algorithms do not fit well or predict the average value of recent sales. Brightics TSP best predicts actual values while maintaining overall overforecasting to prevent sales loss. The algorithm of TSP Service is largely divided into 3 stages, and the first stage is to extract past sales patterns. Pattern extraction operations are divided into long-term patterns, medium-term patterns, and short-term patterns, respectively. For example, you can extract 90 characteristic long-term sales patterns, some of which are expressed as follows. In the same way, we extract characteristic sales patterns for the medium and short term. The second step in the algorithm of the TSP service is to find a sales pattern that matches the current sales trend of the target item. Pattern matching is done for long-term patterns, medium-term patterns, and short-term patterns, respectively. For example, for each long-term pattern, matching the current sales trend to find the pattern that fits best. We choose the most similar sales pattern in the same way for the medium and short term. The final step is to predict the future baseline value based on the previously matched sales pattern and as the influence of external factors such as promotions to create the final forecast from future values suggested by long, medium, and short-term sales patterns. An appropriate baseline value can be calculated. On the calculated baseline value, the final predicted value is calculated by reflecting the influence of external factors such as promotions. TSP service is created based on Brightics AI. Brightics AI is a big data analytics platform that can perform from data acquisition to analysis, visualization, and servicization. Let's look at a simple. Each workflow model shown on the screen means an analysis model. Let's look at the model that does the job of sales pattern matching. Brightics analysis model consists of an elliptical node, a function, and edges that connect between functions. You can use a variety of pre-built functions to build your model. All functions of Brightics have 3 panels. The left panel is the input of this function and in the same time, the output of the previous function connected to the edge. Likewise, the right panel is the output of this function and the input of the next function connected to the edge. The center panel is a place where you can set parameters for each function. Since this selected function is a join function, you can set to target tables, join key, and so on. Pattern matching compares the recent sales volume of target item with sales pattern. This is the process of choosing the most similar pattern based on similarity calculation. In this demo, we will build a model to create charts and reports, and further create an analysis service. The part that brings the recent sales trend of all items is implemented with Scala script as shown, and the part that selects the target item among them is built in function. On the other hand, the part that brings the sales pattern is implemented in Python script. The part that matches the recent sales trend and sales pattern is again as a built-in function. As such, Brightics provides an easy environment for users without knowledge of analysis languages to easily implement analysis models, while also a powerful environment for professional data scientists using specialized analysis languages such as Python, Scala, and SQL. What's even more surprising is that these different languages can be used simultaneously in one workplace, and the output of one language can be naturally used as input of another language. Brightics basically uses table format for data expression, but also provides various charts. Duplicate the output data first to draw a chart, and then click the chart selection button. There are various visualization methods such as histogram, pie chart, network graph, map chart, and so on. Among them, I will express the pattern matched with the recent sales volume through the line chart. By setting the x-axis, y-axis, and color by, you can easily draw a chart based on the analyzed result. This completed chart should be delivered to the end user, leaving the hands of the data scientist, and this can also be done simply by pressing the Add to Report button. Here, we will add this line graph to the sample report created in advance. You can see the line graph you just added in the data source screen. This report is prepared in advance. You can easily add a chart to the report by simply clicking the line graph that was added a little while ago. And if you set the position and size appropriately, the report is finished. The completed graph must be shared for use. If you click the Publish button, you can easily share the report created using Brightics. After clicking New button to create a new URL, enter the appropriate title, and then save the report as a randomly generated default URL to share the report. The URL for this report is created. By using the generated URL, you can easily share and utilize the analysis results anytime, anywhere. Let's enter the published address directly into the browser. Now the end user can see the results of the service we have created. So far, we have experienced sellout forecasting service and have looked at the entire process of how Brightics can create and visualize these analytic models. From start to finish of data analytics by field experts and data scientists. Through accurate analysis and prediction, you can create real business value. Now, start a successful business with Samsung SDS Brightics AI TSP service.